It's a quick review of apartment 102, Diamonds Resort in Normandy. So, on first view, there's a little garden, patio, some very nice dandelion weeds, 4 chairs and a table, even though you could sleep 6, so 2 of you obviously can't sit down. And we come to the door, and we'll go in and see what we can find. Here we go. Let's open it. Oh, so this flappy. And we come into the main room, and here we've got the kitchen. So we'll have a look and see what we have. And we have a dishwasher, a sink which looks like it comes from the 1970s. So shall we load the dishwasher up with this stuff here? Oh dear, it's all come out because there's so many holes in it. Absolutely useless. So we'll open it up. There we go, put what we can in, let it fall out. Shut it up. But actually, oh look, it catches. So you have to shove it shut. There's an enormous gap at the bottom, so it doesn't really quite fit. And we can look at the fridge. So we've got a really nice freezer here, perfectly adequate. Fortunately, it doesn't actually shut at all. And then of course we do have this rather funny sort of mess at the bottom where it's all sunk out and gone a bit rotten and nasty. So it's not very good. So we have these white cupboard units, but actually looking at them, they're actually the old cupboards with just a coat of gloss paint and actually not really very well painted at all. You can see it's chipping off. Really quite a poor finish. So let's try one of the bedrooms, see what we do. Go into this one. Oh, you can't quite open the door properly because the bed's in the way. So there's a little bit of an issue there. If you wanted to get out in a hurry, if we had a fire or anything, thank goodness we're not on the 14th floor of a tower block or anything and have to get out in a hurry, because we can't, because the door doesn't actually open. So never mind, let's go and see what else we can find. So see what's in this room. We have a lavatory in a very large room. One of the largest rooms we have has the lavatory in, but it doesn't actually have a basin to hand wash. So interesting, but not so helpful. Have a look in here. Here we go. This is the master bathroom. So that looks actually not too bad at all. A little bit dated on the units. I mean, again, they really do look like they've come from about 1970, but you know, not too bad. But actually there is a lot of mess, you know, it's peeling off there, isn't it? You know, that's not terribly good. A bit of a nasty sort of stain mark at the bottom. So other than that, you know, can't complain too much. So, oh no, go in here, another bedroom. And in fact, this is probably the best room in the house, but it is central to the unit, so you have to go through this. There's no outside windows or anything like that, but you know, reasonably adequate. And come along. So I think this is probably meant to be the master bedroom, so it has a nice double bed, and we can see this interesting decoration on the lamp. The only trouble is it's actually caused because it is entirely broken and damaged. We don't actually have anything to hang any clothes up in this room. There's nowhere to store anything, so there's no storage units whatsoever. So we've had to utilise the television point because we don't actually have the television because it wasn't put in here, so we're using that to hang things up. But that's it. As you can see, we don't have anything else whatsoever. And then there's a bathroom here. So we have a basin. So we can fill the sink up. But the only trouble is it drains the water out as fast as you can pour it in, so it's not entirely effective. Look here, we have a shower, but you can see it is really grubby and dirty. It really isn't very pleasant at all. Absolutely scummy. And the smell of drains is absolutely dreadful. It pongs horrid. So nil point for that one. So I think that concludes the review of this Diamond Resort apartment 102 in Normandy.